Taking guard, but wants a solid start.
Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Pinged off the bat.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. They'll get at least one here.
Dubé, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Trashed away to the boundary. What a shot to start with.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, 20 runs coming from it. India, 20 for 2.
End of the first, and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Oh, too much room, and got what it deserved. That's out. Caught.
Patel, the lefty, is in the crease, just about ready to start. He's got their tail up.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will he reply?
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Needs a dot ball.
No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
End of the over, a big one. 16 runs coming from it. India, 36 for 3.
Well, they started off with a bang, and they're still going on with it.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Off the back foot and punch through cover. Wader on that so nicely. And they'll get some runs here.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though. It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. There could be a couple if they hustle. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Still maintaining an impressive run rate. Fantastic start so far. Might look to go big again here.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
Oh well, don't even bother running.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Out! Good catch.
Yadav, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width, and it was punished.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Power and precision in that shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Shot, should be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Perfectly timed.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Absolutely middle that. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And that's a tremendous catch at cover. Great stuff.
Samson out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. He looks quite relaxed too.
Went for the drive, complete miss. End of the over. India are rated 3 for 5.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
That's a solid shot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Good shot, a beauty. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's a boundary save for sure. Over India and only 2 for 5. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. That's a confident appeal. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. They'll get at least 1 here.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
His delivery just needs to be pitched up on length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
There could be a couple if they hustle. And it's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Nicely played. Couldn't get it through the field.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Top shot that. Punched wide of extra cover, and that could be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
Nice solid defensive shot. Oh my, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Mitchell has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Misses everything. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Well, that was the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Out, No, somehow it's missed everything. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stubs. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Hardik, the new man in the middle, would want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
There'll be runs here.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point. The ball heading to the boundary.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nice shot. Runs possible. Brilliant shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Santner shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Neesham showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Shot. Should be runs here.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that. Hooked away to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
End of the over. 9 off it. India 158 for 6.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's a solid shot. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Gone. Nowhere near making it.
Singh, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Perfectly timed.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Chapman straight through. The batter was late on that one.
Chakravarti coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
O'Rourke back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Hit that hard and fast.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100. How will he reply?
Pulled away and it'll beat the fielder at mid-wicket. It looks like they should get to it.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Goes over the top with that shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid.
Over India, 179 for 8.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Driven through cover, just the one. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. That's gone. Just clips the bails, but it's enough.
Bumrah, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match. He's got their tail up.
Nicely played.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Right out of the middle of the bat. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. Wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. They'll get at least 1 here. Shot, at least 2 on offer. There'll be runs here. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Worked away. That's a nice single. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Got the hammer down now. Fabulous shot. Well on the way towards that next milestone now. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Needs a dot ball.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And the chance goes begging.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Santner coming back into the attack has done well so far. Chance to run 2. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over. 7 off it. India 212 for 9.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Neesham, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's a solid shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target. Strange decision not to run. There was probably two on offer.
Absolutely middled that. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Smacks that away through the gap.
Good return back from the deep.
10 runs added in that over. India 222 for 9.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Nicely played. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. No. Terrible shot. Lovely. Driven into the gap, cover in pursuit, and this pair can get back for 2. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. Could that be out? Looks like it. This is a very defendable